Jerry, 3 wins in a row, back-to-back clean sheets and progress in the FA Trophy. So it's a pretty good spell at the moment for Man City.
Well, it's almost perfect, isn't it? So clean sheets really please us. Wasn't a classic by no means today, but you're not going to get free-flowing football every single time we turn up and play a game. We're really difficult to play against, so teams are having minimal efforts on goal. They only really had the one, which Will, and it was a hell of a save from Will, I have to say, when he's going the wrong way and he's popped his left arm out down the bottom there. But it was only a mistake from us that would have given them an opportunity. There was nothing else that Will had to do. We felt as if we tried to move the ball a bit quicker than what we... In the first half, I felt as if it was a little bit slow. We tried to move it a little bit quicker second half, and obviously the pitch is cut up. It's in wonderful nick considering the amount of rain we've had. So well done to Dave and everyone up at the Bath Rec for getting that pitch in condition for us to play on it today, which wasn't easy. So credit goes to him for doing that as well. But for us, I'm really pleased, Mark. You know, Joe Rains had a really good chance. Cody Cook's missed a header. We should score, and then Jordan Thomas must have had, I don't know, probably 8 shots, has he? And unfortunately, they haven't gone in today, so he hasn't managed to hit the target. But it looks really dangerous with them, and as we thought, everyone was going to have to play their parts in the game. We spoke about the group again before the game. People may have thought we might have rested a few, but I had to pay the utmost respect to Beaconsfield, because I know John really well. I know they'd be organised. I know he'd come in a little bit more solid. And they were that, but not really any threat. So it was all about concentration for us, and in the end it's about getting the job done and being in the hat.
You said about sometimes build-up was a bit slow in the first half. Was that down to Beaconsfield playing with pretty much a flat back 5? It's difficult to create those openings. It felt like they did their homework clearly. Yeah,
they did. I knew that was going to happen, I'll be honest. I sort of didn't know whether it'd be 4-5-1, and I knew Togwell would play as a front sweeper and then drop back into a back 3, and sometimes that is difficult to break down, I'll be honest. It's hard because you're looking for a bit of ball speed and the ball's sitting up on you a little bit, so we're waiting for that little bit of magic. But we were still creating chances. That was the thing. It wasn't like we weren't creating today. And against lower opposition, they come here, of course they do, they come here and they don't normally play in front of 1,000 every week, and they want to take a scalp. John knows we're doing well, their players know we're doing well, and they work ever so hard because they want to try and get through to the next round. But yeah, as I said, we looked really organised. We lost Danny Greenslade at half time. I just sat from my aerial view. I could see he was struggling with something, and he took a big blow on his ankle. So we've taken him off. I don't want to risk that. So hopefully that settles down for Tuesday. Joe's then gone on. I said they have to be ready. Smudgy's gone on and done a great job as well. So it's and of course Ewan. So yeah, everyone's playing their part at the moment. Mark, the crowd included. It's really important we keep driving the group, keep our standards really high, and look forward now to a game on Tuesday. They'll have to recover. It's really difficult at the moment. We've only got those 16 players that I keep mentioning, but they're doing a fantastic job at the moment, and we don't want to come away from that for sure.
Yeah, you said you'll have to recover, but you're playing a team who've been knocked out by a team lower leagues. A few scalps have been taken today in the FA Trophy, but you're one of those sides left in it, and at least you'll go to Hemel full of confidence. Yeah, we will. We'll look forward to the draw,
first and foremost. Not really sure what I want. Do I want a home tie? Do we want to go away to a National League side and test us? We'll just take, we can't control that, we'll take whatever we're given. But the important thing was to be through today, and earn the club, I think it's £3,000 in prize money. But for us, keep the momentum going more importantly as well. We didn't want to be a scalp, that's for sure. But we'll go to Hemel and know that's a tough one. Experienced manager, knows the level, knows the league. Would have done his homework on us for sure, but they'll have a disappointment. That goes two ways, doesn't it? Does their season start to drop away a little bit, or do they suddenly roll their sleeves up? And I'd probably say it's the latter, knowing Brad and his teams and how hard they work for him. They'll roll their sleeves up and have a right good go, because they'll see us again. We are a scalp. We're sat high in the National League South. We're free flowing in scoring goals, and people want to try and take us down, and it's important we don't get derailed, and that's important. Nothing can affect us outside of our dressing room. We have to stay strong within there. People will be looking to take us off track, but we're not going to be. We're really focused on our jobs, continue to train well, and continue to do things in between when we see each other really well, so that when we do turn up, we're able to put in performances like we have today.
You briefly alluded to it earlier that you had to watch from the stands today, something you don't do very often. How did you find it this afternoon?
Horrific, hate it. Yeah, it's not great. I mean, the one thing I will say, I've got staff I can trust impeccably down there. So the reason I brought in Jim is, years and years of experience there. I was in communication with the bench, obviously, because I was allowed to do that. And I've got Dean down there as well, and all the other members of staff. There's some experienced players and people like Chris Lyons down there as well. Smudgy's been around a long time, knows how we play, knows what we want, and know what we're asking for. before. So, yeah, it's a little bit frustrating, but you have to take your punishment and take your medicine, as they say, and that's me done for that this season. Hopefully, I don't want to be sat up there too much because I enjoy being down by the side. And everyone's done a fantastic job today, though. Like I said, everyone including the supporters. I think there's 1,000 in here today. You know, over the years, FA Trophy doesn't tend to bring out the huge crowds, but if we're hitting 1,000 for this, that's wonderful. So thanks for everyone coming up and supporting us. And when we see them again back here, hopefully it'll be another big crowd.
Well done for another win. We'll see you on Tuesday.
Cheers. Thanks, Mark.